Should you invest your ores in the Electro boots if you're scared of it getting nerfed? Today I'm going to show you compelling evidence why you should invest in it, because even at level 1, it's insanely strong. The purpose of today's video is to talk about the newest epic equipment in Clash of Clans, the Electro boots on the Royal Champion. Is it broken? And we've actually had a few comments from people saying they're scared to put their ores into it because they're worried it's just going to be nerfed immediately. And the point of this video is to put your mind at ease by not only showing A, how long it often takes them to nerf hero equipment, but B, also show you that even if it gets nerfed, it's still likely going to be very strong. So hopefully I can help you all out. And in the background of this, we're going to have some attacks by Dima using what I think is the strongest attack strategy in the game currently. It is the Electro Boots charge with the back-end Root Rider and Cookie. Now, obviously, if you're watching this when the event isn't happening, you won't be able to use the Cookie Troop, but just replace them with some Valks instead of the Cookies, and it'll still be good. Don't worry, I'll show you an attack at the end of this video, because I'm going to come in with level 1 Electro Boots as the final attack of this video, and you guys can decide for yourself if it's still going to be strong even if it gets nerfed. Now, look at how much value that Electro Boots charge got there on the left-hand side of the base. Cleared out an entire Rage Tower section of the base, but on top of that, pulled the CC. And you can see why the CC is important in this base, because the CC would stall this Root Rider attack in range of the Town Hall, the Monolith, also that Minion Prince there. But basically, there'd be a lot of damage on your troops, and your troops wouldn't be taking down many defenses or buildings for that matter because of the Ice Guns. But the Electro Boots charge just makes the CC so much weaker in the game, because you can pull it kind of for free. And the annoying thing about this hit is it doesn't necessarily go according to plan for Dima here. All the troops are running around the outside of the base, which isn't necessarily what he wanted. This single Inferno is kind of teeing off, but it doesn't really matter in the end. Now, I'm going to pull up on my other screen. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I did some quick searching on how long it's often taken Supercell to nerf some of the new equipments. And at the moment, the shortest one technically was the Giant Gauntlet, but that only got nerfed for the invincibility glitch. In case you guys don't remember, there was an invincibility glitch with the Giant Gauntlet when it first came out, and that stayed in the game for a month and a half. Nice revive there from Dima. That was a month and a half, and that is the shortest, as far as I can tell, balance changes on any equipment in history. So I don't think it will be shorter than that, and it was also at a similar time of year to this, so I don't expect Supercell to release some balance changes to the game over the Christmas period like they did last year. Now, I do understand why a lot of you are tentative in terms of nerfs, because whilst we didn't have a lot of balance changes at the start of last year, towards the end of the year, it felt like we had balance changes a little too frequently. Obviously, at the start of September, we had the massive hero equipment changes wherein nearly every single equipment in the game got balance changes, and that was needed. I know a lot of you don't necessarily agree on that, but that was kind of needed, and I don't mind if they do kind of all the hero equipment at once. Then in October, they came in with more balance changes, but it wasn't for hero equipment, it was for the druids. Got a massive nerf, and people have kind of been a little annoyed about it ever since. Just because there were so many balance changes, it was hard to stay on an army. So I get why you're all a little worried, but in terms of hero equipment, really haven't had too many major changes. There was the one set of major changes in September. There was a set of minor changes that came in February, obviously for the Gauntlet, and then April for the Haste Vial. So the Haste Vial, another Royal Champion equipment, actually got nerfed 2 months after it came into the game. However, the nerf was 2% on the attack speed increase, so it really wasn't that big. It went from 18% to 16% at max, and I'm going to tell you, I couldn't tell the difference. It was probably weaker, obviously, but couldn't really tell the difference. So in terms of like major hero equipment changes, they generally don't come out that quickly unless it's a glitch in the game like what we saw with the Giant Gauntlet. I mean, look at this push here, by the way. The healers are doing nothing. They keep getting pushed back by the sweeper. They are trying their very best, but yeah, not much they can do, and still, the troops are just going to push their way through the base here. Queen's going towards the Town Hall, but decides to overgrowth the Town Hall instead, because We don't want that Town Hall shooting more than it has to, and I feel like it's pretty safe to overgrowth the Town Hall if you know you're getting a 3-star. And when it comes to this attack strategy, well, you kind of know you're going to get a 3-star. I know a few of my friends have been playing around with this attack strategy and haven't failed in days. Anyways, that's obviously it for this attack. In the next attack, we'll talk about what sort of balance changes would they bring to the Electro boots, because yeah, they are very, very, very strong at the moment. Very, very unstoppable as well. So what would a nerf on it look like? And then later in the video, we'll attack with a level 1 set of Electro boots. Now, do the Electro boots require a nerf, in my opinion? Probably yes. I don't like it because it's quite new into the game, and I wouldn't mind if it didn't get nerfed for, you know, a month or two. But the problem is it just makes the Royal Champion completely unstoppable. What are you meant to do to stop the Royal Champion? Because the only real weakness of her gets removed with it. Now, you may disagree because, you know, you might... all the examples you see of the Electro boots on YouTube are generally maxed. I did do a video with only a level 21, but most of them are maxed, so you're seeing it be OP, and you're also seeing it in the hands of the best players in the world. I'd be curious if some more average attackers still think it's OP, because it's not the end of the world to leave a lot of skilled attack strategies in the game, but in saying that, it is very, very powerful, and there's just no real defensive counterplay. I'd love to see, say, an upgrade to defensive skeletons that gave them more hit points or something like that, just so that they don't get evaporated immediately. Anyways, assuming that they do deserve a nerf, how would you nerf them? Because there's really only 3 ways you can do it. One, you can decrease the damage in the aura, which is actually what I think they'll do, because 250 damage... it is a lot. If you watched our video with Stars the other day, you noticed his aura took down the clan castle building. The Royal Champion can't target the clan castle unless there's no defenses left on the base, and somehow Stars got the clan castle down with the aura, which is ridiculous. I can't recommend enough that you watch that video. So that's what I expect they'll do. The other thing that they can look at is the self-healing per second. So at max, it is 60, whereas at like level 18, it's only in the 30s. So really the last 9 levels, you get a whole lot of self-healing with it. So I can definitely see that being the case. Or the one that I would like to see nerfed is the size of the aura. The aura is huge. It impacts so many defenses at once. I reckon you can take like a tile off the radius and it'll be either that or the aura damage. Now, obviously, in the next attack, I can't test out what it would look like if the aura got shrunk because, well, that just doesn't exist in the game. But I can test out if a level 1 Electro Boots is still strong with the low damage from the aura. And I got a feeling it is, because in reality, what makes the Electro Boots so good is it allows the haste vial ability to get its full potential. We're gonna finish this video off with an FC. I know it doesn't count as much as doing a live Legends hit or something, but honestly, it's kind of just for proof of concept more than anything. So we'll see what we can notice here. Can we notice less hit points, the less damage? I guess we'll find out. We'll pop the RC ability here. Definitely taking more time, but still. I mean, look at where we are. We are right next to the town hall. We go invis just in time here. We do lose the fox. Oh, that town hall shoots like instantly. It is a little ridiculous. Beautiful. Recall out. Let's deal with the CC on the far side of the base. And I mean, look at that. Yeah, I had to use 4 invis spells, but the only thing that really I noticed the difference between the max and the not max there is the amount of time it takes. I'm still getting a very similar amount of value. I've still cleared out a huge chunk of the base here. But it's a little slower. But that's really not the end of the world. Oh, the expo there is on my queen. Beautiful. Dealing with the CC does take so long. Jeez. Alright. Let's get everything down. Alright, the king's not going to go in the base because I forgot to funnel him. And that is 100% my fault. Just to be clear. Alright, this hit's not going as well as I'd like, but it's still not going badly. If the king goes inside the base here, we're still chilling. Walk around the corner, and he does. Beautiful. Now we can recall the royal champion on the top side. Pop that king ability. He funnels everything out of the base. I love you, king. Pop the warden ability. And yeah, the only difference I'm seeing here is the clock. Because we are super close on time here, because my siege barracks didn't really get much value, did it? And here's the thing about the spiky ball. It does push all the troops out of the base. So this is going to be quite close in the end here. The aura should finish off the multi there, or not. I don't know why I've popped my queen ability so late. That's a little stupid. Thankfully, the aura got the gold storage down here, and yet, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the only difference between a level 1 Electro Boots and level 27. Time. But I was taking my time to deal with the CC and everything. Could definitely do this so much more quickly. So, if that's not proof enough, let me get my Royal Champion up. If that is not proof enough that you should invest your ores in the Electro Boots, I don't know what will be.